Good morning, buzzers. It is Wednesday. It is the 25th of November, I think, without looking. I'm Mike from buzz50.com. Cheers. And this is Good Morning, Buzzers. It is just our friendly chat for 20 or 30 minutes at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. Just checking the date there. And we are live. We're live all over the place. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. We're live on the Buzz50 homepage. And most of all, we are live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, along with a load of, I hope, live buzzers, including a good morning to you, Carrie May, Chippy, Fleur Rose, Jane, John P, Joyous One, Lauren, Mackie Whack, Naughty, Pronto, Quiet Mouse One, Sasquatch, True Blood, and propping them all up and managing to get here on time for once is Viv Huff. And good morning to all of you. I hope that you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Now, we'll be doing a little bit about the world in a little while. Chippy has left the room. Chippy's back in the room. Jembo's come into the room. Viv Huff is after more points, looking just as gorgeous as per normal. Might be a hunk, says Viv Huff. Thank you for that. Viv Huff's homework was to try and find some more complimentary sayings about me. And that's quite a good one, Viv. Yeah, you can have a few points for that. We have got a new voice and a new theme tune. The idea of these two things is the whole broadcast is just for a bit of fun. So if you know anybody who would like a little bit of company at 7:30 a.m. UK time every day of the week, tell them they can come along and watch. If they want to join Buzz50, they can. It's completely free. And then they can even come into the Good Morning Buzzers room and join in like loads of people are. Pronto thinks you look like the man in black, Johnny Cash, says Joyous One. So these two things that we do, one is identify the voice and the other one is name the tune. And at the moment we're doing TV program theme tunes are worth 10,000 buzzer points each. Sasquatch, you're as ugly as sin, Mike. Do I get any points? No, I might even deduct some for that. Okay, if you want to call in, please do. Intentionally upside down for Sasquatch, who is, of course, down under in Australia. So we'll give Sash a chance to read that and then turn it up the right way for the rest of us. If you do want to call in. The phone is ready and waiting. If you like, you can go on speakerphone and say good morning, buzzers, to all the buzzers around the world. 07540 884 288. Or if you're international, +44 7548 884 288. That plus bit there, that's where you put your international dialing code there. So it might be sort of 011 011 and then the number there. Or call us in on Skype if you like. And if I had been better prepared, I would have had Skype open already, but it will be in a minute. So you can soon call in. Do call in. It's great to have callers. We do get callers calling in. Right. Okay. Who is this? Not who is this. With any luck, we know who this is. But who is this very well-known, internationally famous voice?
I got so, seriously, I was so like, I couldn't believe it either.
Who is that who couldn't believe it either? Everybody likes to pick on Mike, says Joyce One. He's pretty good-natured. Only on camera. You should see me when I'm off camera. Okay, right. Any idea who that is? Tuss Mike, says Joyous One. You were never a Boy Scout, not being prepared. Oh, quick, off the mark as ever. Fleur Rose tends to win nearly everything.
I got so, seriously, I was so like,
Cliff
I couldn't believe it either.
Cliff Richard, says Fleur. Let's have a listen again.
I got so, seriously, I was so like, I couldn't believe it either.
Can you notice that English accent in there somewhere? No. Not can I. Cliff Richard's dad, says Mackie Whack. Lol, lol, says Jane. Bill Gates, says Pronto. No, says Mike. I know the voice, says Viv Huff. Can't think of the name. Grr.
I got so, seriously, I was so like, I couldn't believe it either.
George Harrison. George Harrison says, Jane, no. And what is this, the theme tune from? It is a very, not that. That's the theme tune from Skype. What is this, the theme tune from? It's a very well-known TV show, so much so I can only play a couple of notes. They are coming up in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I didn't mean to play that many. I think that's it, gone forever. 10,000 buzzer points if you can guess that. Okay. And anyone guessing the voice yet? Let's have a quick look. George Harrison, simply read, says Jane. Give us a clue, says Jane. Dr. Spock, says Mackie Wack. Let's have a look. And Sweeney, says Jane. That'll be for the theme tune, I think. Let's have a listen to the voice again.
I got so, seriously, I was so like, I couldn't believe it either.
Can anyone hear someone shouting in the room? Maybe Viv shouting, Jack Black, Mike, me, Jack Black, Viv. No, it is not. It has Dennis Waterman in it, says Jane. No, not Jack Black, Emmerdale, no. Chippy, are you so? Whoa, Mike. No, just no. Who? What is this, the theme tune from? I'll try not to play too much. Any ideas? Very well known TV series. And we've got other things this morning. We have got, as well as Name That Tune and Identify the Voice, we've got the Buzz 50 joke off, and we've got two crackers, two jokes going up against each other. You hopefully will vote for them anywhere between 0 and 10. And then the winning joke will go on Facebook, and we will name who sent it in. The losing joke won't, but we'll name and shame who sent it in anyway. We have got an announcement. When we go for the break, we'll be having a look. It's sort of interesting information from Chippy in Knaresborough. We'll have Spot the Difference, where something changes in the room here. And we've got another announcement, a meet. There's another meet today in Altrincham, I believe, at 1 p.m. I don't know whether it's too late to go there, probably, but Fleur will let us know. The need in line, says Quiet Mouse. 9 o'clock news, says Viv Huff. No, obvious, I know, says Joyce One. Coronation Street. Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men. The 10 o'clock news. EastEnders. Minder, says Jane. Sasquatch said EastEnders. The vet program, says Mackie Watt. No, Minder, says Fleur Rose. George Cole, Chippy, whoa-ho. No, nobody's guessed anything yet. Nothing at all. Let's have another listen to the voice. It's an up-to-date modern voice. This could have been recorded within the last couple of months.
I got so, seriously, I was so like, I couldn't believe it either.
Couldn't believe it either. What he couldn't believe was something that he had done. The Professionals. No, let's have another listen to the tune. Then let's go to the break and have a look at the site, see what's going on there. So here it is. This is the theme tune to a very well-known TV program. There, you got an extra note there. See if you can guess it from that. Okay, what we're going to do now is we'll switch screens. So what we'll do is we'll dive into the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. It's an Englishman, says Jane. No, says Mike. No, it isn't. Justin Bieber, says Sasquatch. Barry Manilow, which is similar to Barry Manilow, but when he's got a cold, Barry Manilow. A question of sport, says Pronto. Sport. Viv Huff. Viv has only gone and done it just before the break. Let's have a listen again. Let's have a listen. Can you, before, you might have read it in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Let's have, listen, it's been one. It is indeed the Flintstones. 10,000 buzzer points. Actually, because Viv Huff gave me such a good, I'm going to have to write this down, a good compliment earlier on. I'm not just going to give her 10,000 buzzer points. I am going to give Viv Huff 10,001 buzzer points. One extra buzzer point. Well done. Great. Thanks for that, Viv. 10,000 points, says Mackie. Yeah, you too could win 10,000 of our amazing points if you can guess who this is.
I got so, seriously, I was so like, I couldn't believe it either.
I couldn't believe it either. Right, let's switch to the site. We'll dive into the Good Morning Buzzers room so everybody can get an idea of what it's all about. If you're watching this live and if you want to join us, just go to the buzz50.com homepage. And then underneath the broadcast, either today or tomorrow, if you've missed today and you're just watching a recording. Oh no, Sasquatch saying Viv has tripped over a handbag because she's dancing around it. Click the link underneath this broadcast and you'll come in and you'll see everyone in there. You won't actually see their faces, you'll see their avatars, as they're called, and you'll be able to see what's being typed and you'll be able to join. And of course, you can join in by calling it. Let's have a caller this morning. We've had loads of callers. We've even had people calling in live on Skype, on video call. If you want, you can call in on Skype and just type or chat. I won't put you live until you say that you want to. Right, and then we've got a message. What's this here? What's this? Have we done joke number 1 yet? I don't think we have. Right, okay. Let's do joke number 1 before we go and have a look at the screen. And then in the break, we will have a look at joke number 2. This is quite a short joke, and it is sent in by someone who is currently live in, and hopefully at the end of the broadcast will also still be live in the Good Morning Buzzers room. And here is joke number 1. Please get ready with 0 to 10 for this. Yes, Joyce one pointing out no jokes yet. Yes, my mistake. Wandering inside a pet store, I stopped in front of a bird cage to admire a parakeet. I looked at the parakeet for a little while, and the parakeet seemed to be looking at me. After a few minutes, it asked, "Can't you talk?" That is a parakeet joke. So let's have some votes coming in. Out of 10 for the parakeet joke. The voice still hasn't gone. I'm sure it hasn't. No, I can't see anyone else guessing the voice. While we're waiting for the votes, because there's a slight delay in me talking. Chippy gives it a 1. Viv gives it a 1. Drubelin gives it a 0. I thought it was quite funny. Quiet Mouse gives it a 3. Sasquatch gives it a 1. Sasquatch is from, as we know, down under. The humour is upside down. So that was Quiet Mouse with a 1. Quiet Mouse with a 3. Sasquatch 1. Pronto with a 3. Mackie White with a 2. Carrie May with a 3. Joyce 1 with a 3. One of you sent this in. Are you laughing now? Oh. What's this? Don't watch X Factor. Viv, think X Factor. Like it, might get. I don't know. Has I missed something? 7, says Lauren, because I have parrot. Well done, Lauren. Congratulations to you. You are the top scorer.
I got so, seriously, I was so like, I couldn't believe it either.
Couldn't believe. Fleur Rose missed the joke. Fleur, don't worry. We'll do it again. It's so quick. Fleur, just for Fleur. Wandering inside a pet store with Fleur, I stopped in front of a birdcage with Fleur to admire a parakeet, and so did Fleur. Fleur and I watched the parrot for a few minutes before it said, "Can't you two talk?" There we are. No, and I've just read something. Lauren did not send that joke in. Somebody else in the room did. If I sent it in, says somebody, it doesn't sound so funny. Oh, well, we'll find out. Don't worry. Richard Gear says, no, says Mike. Are we going to get a vote from Fleur before we go and have a look at the site? 6 from Fleur. Whoa, that pushed it up. Chippy still gives it a 1 even after the second reading. And that means joke number 1 has got an average of 2.7. Please, 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 please send in more jokes. I had to scrape around looking for these this morning. Actually, I had to scrape around looking for one of them. The other one came in today. It's quite good. And we're going to see it visually in a minute. Let me get it all set up. Yeah, I've got it set up. Okay. Right. Okay, here we go. And let's switch to the site and have a look, see what's going on there. I think I can click a couple of things before we go in. Don't forget, phone in. We need a phone call, for goodness sake. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. Surely by now you're up and about and all well. We can have a look at that. And we can have a look at that. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's click here, click here. Fingers crossed. Something's going to change in this room. So when you come back, we'll do spot the difference. Just like we used to, where we used to have little things in newspapers, magazines, and you'd circle what the difference is between the two So here we are. We're going to switch screens now. I'm going to click here, click start screen share. This will then magically take us live into the Good Morning Buzzers room, and you can see what I've been looking at. I sent you 4 the other day, Mike. You've only read 2 out. I wonder what the other 2 were like then, Sash. I'll see if I can find them again. Do send any jokes in again if you think that they're ones that I should have read out and I've missed. Mel Gibson, says Viv Huff. Here we are live in the Good Morning Buzzers room with all these people typing in down there. That's what it's all about. You can even send links. Pronto sent another one there. I'm going to copy that and save it for later. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing on the computer here. And we have got in the Good Morning Buzzers room the list here on the right-hand side. Carrie May, Chippy, Fleur, Rose, Jane, John P, Joyous One, Lauren, Mackiewack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, Sash Quack, Trubler, and Viv Huff. So hello to all of you. And here we have joke number 2, and it is visual. So are you all watching the broadcast? Right, here we go. This is joke number 2. It's quite a short one. This is my step ladder. Do you call it that in Australia and in Colombia? Step ladder? This is my step ladder. And we'll scroll down a bit and we'll see the punchline. I never knew my real ladder. Shall I do that again? This is my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. Very good. I like it. Let's zoom out a bit so we can see it all there. And we have got sent in by, it's not that, it's not that, it's not that. There we are. Sent in by Chippy. The grand, do you know the rhyme, the grand old Duke of York? Let's read it out first. This is sent in by Chippy. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. On the outskirts of Knaresborough is a castle called Allerton Castle. At one time, it was owned by the Duke of York. At a request from his wife, he had a standing army of 10,000 men dig a lake to the rear of the castle. The resulting spoil from the lake was deposited nearby and created quite a large man-made hill on which he built a small temple. And there it is. So that is where grand old Duke of York comes from. There's the temple on the hill. Brilliant. Thanks for sending that in. And what we're going to do, I hope you don't mind, is have a quick look at the map. We're going to see if we can have a look at the map each day. That's the buzzer maps. I'm just trying to zoom out so it looks a bit better. Let's have a look in the Good Morning Buzzers room while that's loaded up. Missed the second joke. Quiet Mouse One. Too Far Gone has joined us. Oh, we've got votes coming. We've got phone call. I'm going to miss these votes as well. Good morning, Buzzer. And can I put you on speakerphone? As always, and then we'll find out who it is. So who's calling Good Morning Buzzers?
It's Viv from Essex. Yay!
Yay, Viv from Essex. Viv, you're very rich now, I think.
I think I am.
Yeah.
That extra point you gave me.
That's
Thanks, Mike.
That makes the difference, that extra point.
Just wanted to ask Chimpy a question.
Yes, come on.
Do I need to buy a hat, Chimpy?
Does Viv need to buy a hat? I have no idea what that's about, but Chippy or Chimpy can reply with that. Thanks for calling in, Viv.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Speak to you soon. So that was Viv from Essex calling in live. There's still time to call in. We'll switch back to the site in a minute. Has anything changed? No, nothing has changed just yet. So let's switch here and then click on here, dive into the chat room again. With any luck, we're all watching the same screen here. And I've missed all the votes for joke number 2. They've all scrolled off the screen, see? I've got Pronto with 3 and Joyous One with 5. Let's write those down. Pronto 3, Joyous One 5. Any more votes for joke? So I haven't read it out. Type it in again, please, because we missed it there. Chimpy. Lol, Chimpy says, Chippy, got a new lady, says Quiet Mouse. All right, we've got an 8 come in from Lauren. We've got a 7 from Fleur Rose. We've got a, they all gave it 10, said Pronto. I gave it 10, said Chippy. Is this a fit? 1 from Sasquatch from Down Under. We're going to have a look at Down Under in a minute. 1 from Mackie Wack. Quiet Mouse gives it a 4. We've got a pulsating heart come in from Viv Huff. I think that is possibly for Chippy. Oh, we need to sort out if anything. I already gave it a 1, Mike, says Viv. Okay, Viv, maybe you did. Well done. And thanks for calling in. Right, okay. Let's, I think, have a quick look at what we were going to look at, which was the maps. That's the famous face. If you want to guess that, that needs to be guessed on the site, because I don't even know who it is. We were going to have a look at the maps. Oh, meets. Go to forums and then scroll down and you'll find the meets. There's loads of meets going on, including one in Altrincham, I think, today. Then here is what I was supposed to be looking at, which is the maps. So if you want to find somewhere on the maps, these are buzzers on the site. If you want to see who's online now, click there. You can go full screen if you want by clicking up here, and that will tell you where people are. So we've got somebody down here in Colombia. Wonder who that is. People all over the United States, all over England, someone up here in Sweden, people over here in the East, and people down there in Australia. These are people who are live on Buzz 50 just at the moment. Are you on the map? It's at the bottom of your profile page. Let's switch back to the site and see what we're going to do. So all I need to do is click here, click stop there. And hopefully I'm back and hopefully you're back. Good morning, buzzers. So I think we've got most of the votes come in for joke number 2. And I think we've pretty much guessed who sent each of these jokes in. Joke number 2 managed to get 4.9, including a 10 in there, an 8, a 7, but a few 1s as well. Fleur Rose is saying that the difference is... Let's do international roll call. The difference is Pony on the chair. Is the difference on Pony on the chair? Let me have a look. Yes, Pony has joined us here on the chair behind me. That was the spot the difference. The tune has gone. That was the Flintstones. The voice hasn't gone. Let's do international roll call. We've got Joyous One saying, oh, there's me, lonely me on the US map on the East Coast. Yeah, that is Joyous One live on the East Coast of the United States of America. Woohoo, Fleur, says Viv Huff. Do international roll call, please, and start saying goodbye, and then we'll see who the votes, who were the winning joke senders in and the losing joke senders in. International roll call. I am from Coleshill, as is Milton, who I heard coming downstairs before and going back up. I have taken her a cup of tea, and she's quite well. This morning, she's got red wine syndrome, whatever that is. I haven't. So do say where you're from. Do start sending jokes in, PM them to me on the site or email to mike@buzz50.com. I'm from Coleshill. It is something like 7:50 a.m. Maggie Wax, Central Lancs dry at the moment, 07:53. Essex, says Viv Huff. SE England, 7:54 a.m. or ASM. Joyous One, lonely East Coast resident from Rochester, New York, USA, where it's 2:53 a.m. and everybody else there is in bed. Bye all from a sunny Essex, off to the coast. Lucky you, Quiet Mouse. Bognor Regis, West Sussex, says Carrie May. Root Ness Island, says Jane. Knaresborough, says Chippy. Knaresborough, centre of the known universe in God's County in England, says Chippy. Rottnest, says Jane. Puffed, Chimpy, says Viv Huff. Shakespeare's County for the Cultured, says Trubler. Sash, says Jane. Staffordshire, England, 7:54 a.m. rain. Pronto, 8:54 in his cave in Germany where it's raining. Lauren was that other lonely person, bottom left of the map, in a place called Colombia, where it's 2:53 a.m., 25 degrees and cloudy. We're hoping that 25 degrees is centigrade. Viv Huff hands her brolly to Pronto. Sasquatch says, yes, Jane. Lucky you, Lauren, says Viv Huff. Bye all. In a race now, says Fleur Rose. Joyous One night, or Fleur Rose left the room. Have a nice day, said Carrie Meg. And the winning joke was the step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. And that was 4.9 from Pronto. The losing joke was the parakeet type thing. 2.72 was sent in by Joyous One, who sends loads of stuff in. I picked that joke out of all the ones that she sent in. Western Qual is Australian, says Sash Quatch. Did I read out where Sash Quatch was from? I can't find you, Sash Quatch. But Sash Quatch is, of course, from down under. I'm off for Mercy Island. Lol, bye all. Bye to you all. If I missed doing something that I should have done, I'm sorry. Send me a note and tell me off. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from everyone in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Do come and join us 7:30 a.m. UK time tomorrow morning, and bring a friend or tell a friend about it. Good morning, Buzzers.